South Africa often evokes images of European colonialism, apartheid, and the struggle for freedom. It's easy to assume that South African history begins with the arrival of European settlers in the 17th century. However, this is a misconception. South Africa possesses a rich and complex history that long predates European colonization. This history is often overlooked or minimized, but it is crucial for understanding the development of diverse cultures and societies in the region. This essay delves into the fascinating world of pre-colonial South Africa, exploring its ancient trade networks, the rise of powerful states, and the ongoing efforts to uncover its hidden past. For centuries, the dominant narrative of South African history focused primarily on the colonial period and its aftermath. This narrative often presented pre-colonial societies as primitive and stagnant, lacking any significant achievements. However, recent archaeological discoveries, linguistic studies, and reinterpretations of oral traditions have challenged this Eurocentric perspective. They reveal a vibrant and dynamic past that deserves recognition and understanding. The story of pre-colonial South Africa is one of innovation, adaptation, and complex interactions between different groups of people. It is a story that challenges preconceived notions and sheds light on the true diversity and richness of the African continent. By exploring this hidden history, we gain a deeper appreciation for the resilience and ingenuity of the people who shaped South Africa long before the arrival of Europeans. Thousands of years before the arrival of Europeans, the San people, often referred to as Bushmen, thrived as hunter-gatherers in southern Africa. Their history extends back millennia, making them one of the oldest cultures on Earth. While often perceived as isolated groups, the San were actively engaged in extensive trade networks that spanned vast distances across southern Africa. These networks facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural practices, connecting communities across ecological zones. The San's deep understanding of the land and its resources allowed them to navigate the challenging terrain and establish trade routes. They traded various commodities, including ostrich eggshells, honey, and medicinal plants. These goods were highly sought after by other groups, and the San's role in facilitating their exchange highlights their importance in the pre-colonial economy. The trade networks established by the San played a crucial role in shaping social interactions and cultural exchange in southern Africa. Through these networks, innovations and ideas could spread, contributing to the development of shared cultural practices and beliefs among different communities. The San's legacy as skilled traders and intermediaries highlights their significant contribution to the interconnectedness of pre-colonial South Africa. Around 2,000 years ago, a significant shift occurred in the cultural landscape of southern Africa, with the arrival of Bantu-speaking farmers. These groups migrated southward from Central Africa, bringing with them knowledge of agriculture, ironworking, and cattle herding. The introduction of these technologies and practices had a profound impact on the region, leading to significant social, economic, and political transformations. The Bantu-speaking farmers' mastery of ironworking was particularly transformative. Iron tools allowed for more efficient agriculture, enabling them to clear land and cultivate crops more effectively. This led to increased food production and supported larger populations. The surplus food and resources generated through agriculture created opportunities for specialization and trade, further stimulating economic growth and social complexity. The adoption of ironworking also had military implications. Iron weapons provided Bantu-speaking groups with a significant advantage in conflicts with other groups, leading to the displacement or absorption of some existing communities. This period witnessed the gradual spread of Bantu languages and cultural practices throughout southern Africa, shaping the linguistic and cultural diversity of the region. The arrival of Bantu-speaking farmers marked a turning point in South African history. Their advanced technologies, agricultural practices, and social structures laid the foundation for the development of more complex societies and the emergence of powerful states in the centuries that followed. Section 4. Across the Ocean, South Africa's place in the Indian Ocean world. By the 7th century AD, the trade networks that had long connected communities within southern Africa extended outwards, linking the region to the bustling trade routes of the Indian Ocean world. This connection to a broader global network brought about profound changes, exposing southern Africa to new commodities, ideas, and cultural influences. Coastal settlements like Chibouene in present-day Mozambique emerged as important trading centers, linking the interior of southern Africa to the wider Indian Ocean network. Goods from distant lands such as glass beads, ceramics, and textiles made their way inland, exchanged for commodities like gold, ivory, and animal skins. The influx of these foreign goods stimulated local economies and fostered connections between distant cultures. The Indian Ocean trade had a significant impact on the social and political landscape of southern Africa. The wealth generated through trade contributed to the rise of elites and the development of more hierarchical social structures. The demand for gold, in particular, fueled competition for control of resources and trade routes, contributing to the emergence of powerful states in the region. The connection to the Indian Ocean world highlights the interconnectedness of pre-colonial societies and challenges the notion of Africa as isolated and detached from global trade networks. Southern Africa played an active role in this vast network, exchanging goods, ideas, and cultural practices with communities across the Indian Ocean.